city on my own. Cruising through my city. Cruising through my city on my own. Cruising through my city. I'm just cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruising through my city on my own. Dark thoughts fade away. Cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruising through my city. I'm just cruising my city. I'm just.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Activated Podcast. What's up, y'all? We back.
We here, baby.
We here. It's the real Walter Ford.
Oh,
my bad. What'd you say? I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
It's your boy GDQ official.
Mac 2301. Y'all already know what it is.
And we got our special guest,
First time.
all the way from Indiana, Indianapolis' own,
317.
DisTinct, a.k.a. Tim.
We here. Damn, my
Damn,
God.
where you been?
The whole government out there.
Hey,
Well, damn.
Whole government. That's where you find
hey,
him
the
on
fe-
Facebook.
if the feds is watching, that is not my name.
Looking ass.
Can you
But yeah, we made it out here finally. We out.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
I'm glad you made it.
better
bro.
late than never, though. But
Yeah,
most important thing is that you're here. So
we are here. That's the most important part. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, bro, it's been a long time.
My niggas, I ain't seen y'all in
A long
a year and a
time.
half, 2
18
years.
No, it's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. So how was that plane ride, bro? It was a good little plane ride.
You know,
Nice trip.
straight. You know, we hit some turbulence. You know, niggas was scared, but we
Yup.
here.
And it's funny because I remember y'all talking about Julius, our friend, like the biggest dude in the group, and he was like the most scared.
Yeah, that's how I be. The biggest people.
I'm in
be
the turbulence,
biggest
bro.
people be the scared.
I played I at a storm, bro, and gripped the seats.
So just so y'all get an idea, bro, what he looked like a Blind Side, but he just
You said
Oh man, Walter.
Yeah.
Hey, this dude's a real comedian, by the way.
What? He
So
do.
check this dude out.
and then he imagine him just grabbing whoever's seat in front of them and the look on their face from the turbulence, and then a big black hand next to their face while the plane is shaking. That's just like a
Oh, my
nightmare.
Hey, I was say, well, it sounds like we all warmed up though. We got that good intro.
Yeah.
Speaking of intro, the song that brought you to today's episode was by DisTinct. It's called Cruisin.
It is.
He does have a visual out now on YouTube.
Hey, it's out on
Check it
YouTube.
out.
Search DisTinct Cruisin. You'll find it. It's a dope song
Cruising.
And that's from what project?
from the Feeling Kuro. Dropped that. Ain't a year yet, but dropped it last November. Still going strong.
Black
Check
Friday,
that out.
if I'm
Stream
not
that
mistaken.
everywhere. Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you use to listen to music. It's on there.
all platforms.
All platforms.
How long did it take you to record that project?
Woo, shit. Probably a year in the making.
A year just like writing and then
Yeah.
putting it down and
Yeah.
engineering and everything.
Cause I recorded probably like, I don't know, a little more than the songs I had, but I only used 11. Yeah, it's about
that-
a year.
Is that usually how it is? Like you just make hella songs and then you be like, all right, I'm gonna just pick these.
Nah,
Put
it's
it
just
in order.
some shit don't make the cut, bro. That's just how it is.
Did these have an order? Because I remember the last thing you did, it was like, it was like
Yeah.
past, present, future, and then you can reverse it. It
Yeah.
was like future.
Yeah, that shit was
present,
more
past.
complex. This was a little more loose, but it was still, it had a central direction.
What was
but-
that? Being black?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
In a way, though. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
black, but
I
yeah,
know,
that's
I
what.
know, I know.
And that's
Where'd the name come from?
Oh yeah, people don't know what that means.
Yeah, I was finna call the album originally "The Feeling Black," but I was like, nah, I'm gonna call it Kuro. Kuro just means black in Japanese, so it's "The Feeling Kuro." Just had a better ring to it. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
it's just all about coming out of a dark spot in your life and dealing with it, going in, dealing with it, and coming out. That's what it's all about, man. So yeah,
I would say
all
now.
put together.
I would say for those who don't know, like what was one of the main things that fueled you to inspired you to write it?
Man, just a lot of shit that was happening in my life. We lost Reggie around that time. That had a lot to do with the stuff I was creating because it wasn't like a happy place. You know what I mean? So stress.
Shout out to Reg Activated.
Yeah, stress with
Red
life,
Boom.
bro. Thinking about quitting rapping because I was getting tired of it. But stuff like that. Just everybody has their demons they got to go through. For me, it helped me to just make a song, and then 2, and then 3, and then an album.
Next thing you
And
know,
that
you
was
got
good.
12 tracks. All right,
Yeah.
man. We good.
And then we were straight, bro. Then we got out of it. But yeah, that's basically the direction I had with that project.
Now you're already working on new music though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got I got a project on the way called Apollo. I'm just kind of leave it at that. But I'm working on it. Got a couple tracks in the making. Getting somewhere though.
Paulo, wasn't that a dude that did something at one point in time?
Apollo is a Greek god of the sun and music, basically.
He's a Greek god of the sun and music. So like the sun,
I
like
thought it was the nigga that died in Rocky.
I mean, it could have been that too, but the Apollo,
It is Apollo, yeah.
the Apollo I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna flex. The first time I heard it, I was like, Rocky nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
Apollo Creed, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
All right,
Yeah,
shit. Fuck
Creed,
it.
okay.
I mean,
You-
shit,
you
there was
that
also
nigga?
a satellite called Apollo, but I ain't talking about that either. So
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That's way above my.
Yeah, there was like a
That's
Yeah, I
above
didn't know
me
that.
now. That's
He
above
Googled
my
Apollo
education
13.
level.
Apollo 13's a movie. That shit happened. too.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
saying
said
what?
Shuttle shit. Apollo 13.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I
Shuttle
said the
launch.
moon and the
Okay,
asteroids.
so but you said he is the sun god, like the sun in the sky
the sun and music. That's
and
what,
music. So
yeah.
he like brightening up and putting on the tunes.
Yeah, but it's just more. This project is more feeling based, sound based.
Oh, okay.
It's less like it's less complex. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's not more. What's the word I'm looking for? Essentially,
gotta be that deep.
yeah, it's essentially
ain't that
based
deep.
on one thing. It's more of like a feeling, bro, which is
Yeah.
kind of like how Kuro was. But yeah.
I feel you.
So Kuro had a like a dark undertone. Apollo sounds like brighter.
Exactly. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, that's
So is it
basically
safe
what-
to say it's like kind of like more on the other side of the spectrum?
Exactly. Y'all got the picture.
When does this come out?
Put it in
You
the
got a
front.
release date?
Nope. But we getting there.
You got a
It'll
release date, bro.
be,
Release.
it'll be out before this year's over. That's a fact.
I need to know when
That's a
this
big
is
fact.
dropping. I'm over here dropping my
Yeah,
brush.
I don't even know when this is dropping. So
Well, the last one you
Well,
did
put
that.
me on it.
You did that. That silent listening party, right?
Yeah,
that shit
man.
was cool as fuck.
yo,
Yeah, talk about that. Where did that idea come from?
man, that shit was crazy.
Because I feel like people start jocking it afterwards.
And I had never seen that. And that's for
Yeah.
damn
I've
sure.
seen-
With the album release, at least.
but it was
Yeah.
and people really start jocking it too. It
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck. That shit was
yeah,
fire.
I was when I dropped the album, I was like, I need to have a listen up event or release event, just like what typical people do when they drop a project, to get more people hyped about it, listen to it, get all feedback, stuff like that. But I'm really focused on trying to do stuff that no one's done. So I sat down with Black King, and we was just talking about ideas and stuff, and that's how we came up with Silent Listening Party. Because I was like, man, I really want people to come and just listen and not talk. Because usually people have like listening events and people be just talking, mingling, and
hanging out,
drinking, and
It's a kickback.
your music playing in the background, but ain't nobody
And
listening.
nobody's really paying
Yeah.
attention.
It's
And
kickback.
then, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, this will be the perfect way to do it, to where like you're forced to listen, you still move around. So did it that way, and it turned out really good.
Sold out event, right?
Yeah, I mean, I made it limited. I just only did like 50 or 60.
But
I
that's
mean,
why
that's
it's
cool.
good though. Because
Yeah.
I'll say,
then
but
it's
you got
exclusive, though. That's
you
cool.
for sure got 50 to 60 people that
Yeah,
didn't do anything but listen to your music.
facts.
To start it off.
Yeah.
And like I said, you limited to however many, but yet you sold out, which
Yeah, man. I
I'm
was
more-
hyped. I was really hyped, bro.
I'm more interested on the back end, the business aspect of that. That's a really smart investment. I feel.
Yeah, man. I mean, I came out of pocket for everything,
Yep.
but I don't see it as that. I'm just like, hey.
But it was an investment,
yeah,
bro.
basically, like I'm finna put this money in to make sure that this project is presented in the right way.
Exactly.
And
because
hopefully I
that's-
can return from that something else in the future. So,
Yeah, yeah. And it's gonna multiply. Like whatever you put in, that's
Yeah.
gonna plant the seed to
Plant the seed.
multiply exponentially. Like,
yeah.
years down the line. Cause they're gonna be like, yo, I remember going to this dude listening party
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it's like an experience, bro.
Yeah.
People really buy experience and
It's crazy because
Yeah.
you only see them things like in like I have like big old 800 people parties and stuff.
it's like an
The only time
Like
I really
myself.
seen about that was
That's me.
with Cole when
Oh,
he
okay,
did
yes.
Forest Hill Drive.
You do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he let people come in his crib or whatever, and like he played Forest Hill Drive, so like it was like 20 people, and they were just like all going through his house. Like,
Oh yeah, he was doing them like one at a time or something.
oh no,
I
no,
thought
they
that
were-
was
they
Logic,
were-
but I thought Logic and J. Cole were kind of both. I'm not a fan of Logic, but you know what I mean.
Why you
I
hating
just
on my
remember,
mans, bro?
Man,
Is it
Logic-
because he
bro,
likes
it's because
Logic
his
is,
first album was his best shit,
yeah,
and then
best.
everything's been corny
What?
since.
He's
And-
bro,
Everybody? You
I'm
don't
not
like
gonna hold you,
everybody?
bro. He repeats himself in every album, bro.
like I don't think he repeated
Bro,
himself on
it's his
everybody.
contract. That's
He's
why,
all-
bro.
I don't think
he
Def
repeated
Jam
himself.
makes that man work so much,
Bro,
bro.
be
and have
like,
to put
hey,
out
y'all.
hella
He do that
music.
already.
Just to let y'all
No.
know, I'm mixed. I'm like, yeah, I heard that the first 4 albums, bro.
Bro,
we
I'm-
get it, bro. You black, bro.
And I'm convinced he's forced
He
to put out
said-
music, bro. To
Nah.
yes,
He
bro.
just make a
yes,
lot
you
of
are
music.
contractually obliged.
He just
bro.
make a lot of
He's-
music, bro.
No
I feel like
way.
it's kinda corny,
It's
bro.
so uninspired.
I was
bro.
into him when he
It's
first
so
started up,
uninspired.
like the young Sinatras, like way back in the day.
Yeah, yeah,
This dude got potential,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kept hearing the same thing. And I was like, he ran out of material, bro.
I think if you said
that nigga ran out of rap material, bro. So
So,
No, I
so
feel you.
But
this thing,
put-
bro. Go ahead, you got
or
it.
putting it out like that is cool as fuck because like Future and Drake when they dropped What a Time to Be Alive
Yeah.
and then they put it out on Beats One all at the same time, like it's hella hard to get people to come to one place and
Yup.
listen to something at one time.
At
Like
one
we
time.
barely do it. The only place people do it at is like at the movies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when everyone will
Is
go sit
engaged.
down and
Yeah.
sit there for 2 hours with something. So that's cool as fuck to do with music. For
I
sure.
feel that, man. I feel that. But yeah,
You got-
it was a good return. So
Oh yeah, like I said,
investment to me.
everybody showed up. You got
Yeah.
100% participation, you
Yeah.
know, so and attendance. So that's definitely a plus. But like I said, so a lot of people know about who you are now as an artist
yeah,
and whatnot because you're pretty much you're well established in Naptown as well as the state of Indiana. But like for people out here, on the West Coast who are just now getting to know you, like. Let them know, like, kind of explain, how you got to this point, like, what made you become an artist.
yeah. I don't know. The reason I became an artist is just the I don't know, the feeling I get when I make music unmatched by any other feeling in life that I live, and that was kind of like pulling me to do that. You feel me? So like, I can't replicate that feeling by doing something else. That's why I do music so much. So it's really like, for me, but at the same time, I want to create the content and the art for other people to hear it. So I started making music when I was 15, 14. Recorded my first song in DJ Two Blunt studio.
Yeah, shout out DJ Two Blunts too. Like,
That's
Shout
my
out
name.
DJ Two Blood.
DJ Two Blunts,
He-
always in the
he
cut.
He's your cipher DJ, right?
Yeah, but that's the
We'll get in-
homie.
Yeah, I say we'll definitely get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so would you consider yourself a rapper or an artist?
I mean, I'm an artist, bro, but I'm a rapper too. You
I
can be
feel
more than-
like people
you can
who
be more
say,
than
like-
one. A lot of people these days are like, I'm an artist, or I'm a rock star, or I'm a pop star. We're all artists. Like, no matter if you paint or make music or whatever type of form of art that you do, you're an artist. So that's top of the. Then everything else follows. So I guess I'm an artist and I'm a rapper, and I'm a whatever. You
A
know?
lyricist.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you
I'm
want
a
to
lyricist, I'm an MC,
whatever, But
What else do they call you? What else do they call?
There's a
Is
whole
that
bunch
it?
of
A
different,
musician?
a whole bunch of different brands.
I always thought musicians was just people who played instruments.
Yeah, that's a branch off of artist. Then you get the musician. But yeah, I'm whatever, you know. But I'm definitely an artist. That's a fact.
Crit dropped. I'll say
Yeah.
on to the next topic. Crit drop. Have you listened to it?
We heard it on the way back from LA last
Crit
night.
here.
I mean, y'all niggas was asleep, but
That's
I heard
what
it. I heard it in 2 Blunts. Heard it. That was about it. Yeah,
I heard most of it.
It's nice. First listen, smooth 7.5, but it's probably gonna
I'm
go up
giving
the more I
it an
listen.
8.
The more I listen, it's gonna go up.
Q, have you listened to it yet?
I like the first half of it really a lot.
I bounced through it. I liked the other one so far.
Which one?
The one he dropped most recently. What was it? A King Remembered in Time.
Oh yeah. Can you remember?
I'm sure if
But
I
that's
listen,
no,
sure
I haven't
Forever
really
is a
listened
mighty
to
long
it, so I
time.
can't say much. But
You talking
I
about
liked what I
Forever?
heard.
Forever is a mighty long time. His last album,
Yeah,
the one that I missed the
was it.
concert
Yes,
on.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the more I listen to, the more it go up. That's how I feel about Catalactica. Like at first, it was like a 7.5 to me.
What?
Now,
Really?
it's a classic to me. That's probably my favorite album he made, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit's
Definitely.
fire.
Definitely. It's
So yeah,
front to back.
Crit always ages with time with me. So
Man,
Yeah.
I was say he got
I think Crit's here is hard. I think that song is
yeah. But yeah, this
He's
album
got he
this-
does have hard songs on there from everything I've heard. Yeah, for
it's,
sure.
It's
I'll say-
rapping good.
what
First
about
half.
it? Did y'all like his features?
I know he had Wayne on there.
He had
Cole on
Wayne,
there.
Sweetie,
Addiction. I didn't like that song.
Rico Love, which
I
was
think
on
that was-
I
Cadillac-
kind of like
he was on
Addiction,
Catalactica.
bro.
Yeah, Cole on there too on the verse.
Yeah, Cole's on there.
it
Yellow
was-
Beezy.
It was a nice album, bro.
Yeah,
I just
feel
only
like
heard
he-
it once, so I
yeah.
gotta listen again.
That seems like he went a little outside of his lane to have so many features, though.
I think he's in that spot where he's trying to,
He's working.
branch more out of that
Mhm.
stigma that people are putting him in.
Exactly.
But I feel like he could never be as a stigma, anyways, because he literally does everything. Like he,
You know the reality, bro.
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
I guess so, because it's
Because
like
Crit should be one of the
it's like
biggest
damn,
artists
bro,
right now.
like he writes, he makes his own beats, makes his masters, like he does the whole process himself, and it's like
He literally should be one of the biggest artists. You should be talking his name with the Kendricks and the Coles the
Mhm.
same way. But
is
he's
he in
not.
your top?
He
Five?
got
But is
fucked
he in your
by
top
Def
five?
Jam.
Yeah,
That's
Def
my
Jam.
thing.
Is he in your
Top
top
five
five?
currently?
Shady.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it's just like
in
he
your
needs,
top five?
he needs to be definitely mentioned with Kendrick Cole.
he needs to be
and Drake.
mainstream top.
But people
five.
forget him all the time.
But I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything wrong with like underground success. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
there's nothing
that
wrong with
you
it,
know what I
but-
mean. He's in people's conversation. You know what I mean. But he's
Yeah.
not in the everyday.
But
He
he's
wants to
not
be
in
in
the
the everyday person's conversation.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. You know what I mean. And I mean, he's working towards it for sure.
Yeah.
He's
Because they all figured out how to do it themselves. Like Kendrick figured out how to do it himself, and J. Cole did it without having to, really sacrifice nothing.
compromise.
You just
there.
gotta figure out how you're gonna, approach the song and stuff. So, Crit's still hard.
Learn from Texas is my jam. I didn't know he put it on.
What from?
Learning from Texas, nigga.
Yeah,
Learn from
it
Texas.
was solid. It was a solid album. I'm gonna listen to it again
Energy.
a couple
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
times.
and I'm gonna keep listening
Energy,
to Crit
energy.
for as you know.
I was
Every
just
time he
saying,
puts
yeah.
out something, so
Yeah.
He
he's got
gets- he
that,
definitely gets
he's
the
gonna get
benefit of the
streams
doubt,
forever,
like-
bro. For me, so.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, I still got money on the floor, on rotation and shit like that. Who else dropped? Anybody else dropped this? Q's man, Freddie Gibbs dropped last week
that's,
too.
That's just fire
That's
too.
my man, too. Look at
Yeah.
my
He did not fuck with Freddie Gibbs, bro.
Look at my hat. It don't matter.
Oh, this
It
nigga
don't
hat.
matter.
Yeah,
This
now
nigga
you
get
are
my
though for
hat.
sure,
This nigga is from Gary.
It don't matter.
bro. He's the biggest rapper
We
Indiana's got,
out
bro.
here.
Oh yeah, for
He
sure.
the biggest rapper
That's a
Indiana
fact.
has ever had.
That's
ever.
that's a known fact
in
bro.
history.
and he's hard.
bro.
And he's like one of the
As of
hardest
right now,
rappers.
yeah.
Period.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
As of right now, yeah, bro.
yeah,
Bro,
he's
I
hard.
think
Somebody disagrees.
When you
though.
ask me my top
Who?
five, though, top five rappers right now, Freddie Gibbs is up there, bro.
Hey man, Freddie Gibbs, bro,
Freddie Gibbs is
put the
fire,
city
bro.
on, bro. I ain't
He's
I
fire,
saying
mean,
I fuck with it. Yeah,
I'm
but
What you say, Q?
y'all
bandana-
gonna surpass him, but he just
that bandana,
Yeah, for
that
now,
bandana
but-
is hard, man. And
but that's
Madlib.
cool for him to pave the way like that, though.
Neither of
so
y'all
when you
just have
have
met
someone
Madlib.
else from Indiana, like
Yeah,
you can't be surprised and shit. Like it's a
Exactly.
good thing. And
Yeah.
if any of y'all were to get bro, if you're from Gary, you know that fool's finna fuck with you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if he ever hears anyone's name from Indiana like that, that's really, you know what I mean,
Connected.
doing the damn thing like y'all are doing. Then come on, bro.
All y'all need to do is just Meet the Alchemist or Madlib or something, and then y'all good.
Yeah. Yo, Madlib is so nasty. That album's production is crazy.
Bro,
Bro, they go
Bandana.
together. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's
it's
rare
perfect.
for that shit
Crown
to.
Pays
Yeah.
is Crown
Yeah, bro.
Pays. I listen to that song.
Yeah,
so
Freddie
much.
Gibbs and Madlib are
And my thing is
Thanks.
he's like rapping at a time that people aren't rapping, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
he rapping,
really,
rapping.
really rapping.
Yeah, it's just
You know what
songs.
I mean? Like
Whole
in
songs of him just
2019, bro. Yeah.
yeah.
Like rapping. You know, there's no other way to put it. You know what I mean? There's,
Wrap it up. Send it. Wrap it up.
yeah, I think there's like one singing stuff besides
Yeah.
the sample, and that's Anderson .Paak. So it's like,
Yeah, that song
Man,
fire
Anderson
too.
.Paak
and that's-
fire though. So
that
it's
song
like-
is hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Yeah. He's put out 2 of my favorite albums this decade, bro. I mean, we're getting to the end of the decade.
Only Live Once was fire as shit too.
Yeah, you only
That
live
shit-
twice.
Twice, excuse me. Only Live Twice. That shit was fire.
Yeah, that one
It's
had
a-
Crushed Glass on there.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
That
Crushed
album
Glass.
is- That album is.
It's crazy because I never really listened to Freddie Gibbs at first.
Yeah, me either. I don't listen to
Bro,
it.
if
I
y'all
didn't,
like-
I didn't listen to Freddie until like
I'm from Gary,
After.
bro. I ain't gonna flex. Yeah, I ain't
Walter
gonna
be the
flex.
type of nigga that be living right around the corner from that nigga and be
Right.
like, man, I ain't fucking with him.
I mean, shit. I
He
just-
tried to sell me a CD back in the day.
What it was, when he first came out, bro, in Gary, bro, it's just East Side, West Side. That's you don't like the people on the East Side if you live on the
Yeah.
West Side, bro. So he's
That's done there
East,
everywhere.
East Side Gary. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn this off because I was still in Gary. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was like, you know what? No.
It was like a rule, like,
It
hey,
just-
bro.
Yeah, that's just how it was, bro. It's reminded you of all the fights you got in because you was just in the wrong. You know what? I'm not trying to hear that memory right now.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me for someone to put in work for so long and then finally get the shine they deserve. You know what I mean?
That's all it is. He's been doing it for a long time.
Long time, bro.
That's all it is. 'Cause
Yes.
He's almost 40 and he's been doing
Yeah.
it since he was like 18 or 19 or
His
whatever.
Instagram be hilarious. Shit. His
Yeah,
Instagram
he got the
stories,
most
bro.
funniest
It
Instagram.
was straight comedy, man.
I just like, I don't know. Like, it just be so random. Like, his stories be so random. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, I went to his concert on Friday a couple days ago.
Oh.
He hella seemed like he wanted to be there, bro. Him and Madlib were having a good time, and it's rare that I go to shows and it's like him and Anderson .Paak and like Jay-Z and Cole. They put on good shows,
Yeah.
but like that fool was just out there like drinking, and he
Chilling.
really looked like he was having a good ass time and thankful and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't see that in rap right now. I don't see.
Yeah.
people
That's
It's
saying,
because people are
authenticity.
not,
"Saved
people,
my life."
yeah, I'll say,
And
people are
he's
not
saying
genuine
that.
about it. Like,
And that on that level, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's doing a whole album with Madlib, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and he's humble. I mean,
It's
not
his
humble, but
second
he's
one
chill.
with Madlib
Yeah,
too, so
second
that's
one,
even crazier, bro. Pinata's just as good. I'm telling you, that's
What
Yeah,
y'all
that's
what
my
y'all think
shit.
about when Jermaine Dupri said all the females is like strippers rapping? I said, yo, you like,
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, bro.
strippers rapping? I was
I
like,
mean,
nah,
there are
okay.
female rappers that
no,
don't
it said,
strip.
Yeah, exactly. He's
But-
yeah.
I mean, the
There's a lot of-
mainstream rappers. is
I mean, his quote was, "They all rapping about the same thing. I don't think they're showing us who the best rapper is. For me, it's like strippers rapping as far as rap goes. I'm not getting into who's the best rapper. I'm getting like, you got a story about dancing in the club. You got a story about dancing in the club. You got a story. Okay, who's gonna be the rapper though? You
I ain't
know?
gonna lie, bro. Nicki is still one of the hardest female rappers to ever
What-
live, bro.
And I'm glad you asked it. So I've been asking
People
everybody,
be hating on her. I'm like,
Who's
bro,
the better
she write
feat-
all her bars, bro? Like,
who's the better feature artist, Nicki or Cardi?
And
If you need a feature from
if we-
somebody,
No. All right. If we talking about what we talking about, talent.
no, if you need a feature for your song, a female rapper,
not
need a
now.
feature.
I mean, me-
not now
yeah.
anymore.
I mean-
you would not go to bro. No one's going to Nicki for features.
Nicki's
not
features
now,
are still-
That's what I'm saying.
Nicki's features are still hard.
But I mean, the
her
time-
her mainstream shit is
It's just-
trash.
There's a lot of
like you said,
factors, bro.
she's just not in her prime.
Yeah, it's
right
not now. It's
Now
the
it's Cardi
factors.
B in
It's
her
Cardi
prime.
P's in her prime. You would want to do a feature with
Nicki
Cardi B
Minaj is still
logically
out.
because You know
But
what I
she
mean?
not in her
But if we just talk about who would I want just to
Hey
rap,
man, I'm just
But
saying.
she
like,
knew her though.
if we talking about
She
rapping,
knew her.
bro.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, bro.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, isn't
I'm
that
actually
it's not
going
even
with
debatable,
DeBrat.
bro. Nicki Minaj is the better rapper.
I'm going with DeBrat.
we ain't talking about DeBrat.
Personally.
I'm going with Dej Loaf. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
what?
Nicki has one of the hardest verses
Brat is
ever.
amazing.
Bro,
But that's because she's
in
a
rap,
verses,
bro.
and I was
The Brat
like,
is a
dang,
legend.
I wish I wrote that.
What's
Shout
so,
out to the
what's
bro.
so crazy is
Don't put
that
the respect on
we listen to Monster on the way to the library.
She is
On
a
the way
rapper.
here, we listen to Monster.
Bro, she gained my respect. Like, I mean, she did make some trash music too, but she also
Hey.
showed the ability of
Like,
being
I-
a top tier.
I
writer.
never thought I would ever listen to a song called Itty Bitty Piggy or whatever that song was called. And that song, she snapped on that. I don't
Yeah,
remember
I
what
mean,
it's
she's
called.
made a lot
Bro.
of trash music, bro. But
Yeah, like you said,
we know what she's capable of.
her main-
Starships
we
was
don't
super
know
garbage.
what Cardi's capable of
We
because
don't.
she don't do her own shit.
And if she does, it's not.
Starships is super garbage. That song.
But bro, that shit's probably like 10 times platinum, bro. That's
No,
the
it's
thing.
not.
That should, bro, that song was huge on the radio,
Yeah.
bro. Nicki Minaj became
I
a
feel-
huge pop star during that time, bro. She had so many number one.
She was a pop star, bro, but that album didn't sell at all. That's why it was Roman Reloaded, and then it still didn't. It was Roman,
and it still didn't shoot.
It was the same album. Why are you gonna put out the same album, bro? I don't understand
she's
that.
like,
Like
y'all-
3 more songs.
y'all gonna buy this
It was
again.
like 3 more songs. Yeah, and it was more trash.
Y'all finna buy this?
It's even more trash.
Hey,
But-
shout,
but-
shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to Nicki Minaj because her one after that was cool. It was alright, whatever.
Yeah,
I
she-
don't know what it's called.
Nicki is hard, bro.
but her next one was
Her
hard.
feature,
She stopped
but
doing all that.
you will
she stopped
always
doing the hair stuff.
You will always remember her. Outside of that, is for more of her feature bars than anything.
Chicken water.
yeah,
You know
but
what
the
I'm
fact
saying?
that she writes this and goes in the booth and raps.
Okay, but
It's
it's
respect-
either,
it's
are
respectable,
either of them
bro.
not in the club? But I feel you. Nicki Minaj got songs where she not in
Yeah,
the
she
club.
got,
though.
she got, yeah,
She got songs
She's
about
got
not
songs
being in
where
the
she
club.
snapped, bro, and
Yeah.
you've heard them.
Oh yeah, no, I think I agree totally.
You know,
I fuck with
Cardi
Nicki Minaj.
got some songs too. Like, I'm not hating.
Yeah, no,
She's just a different
I fuck
style.
with her.
She's just a style rapper.
It's a different
But
taste,
if
bro.
I were to go by who's more skilled, I'm definitely gonna say Nicki Minaj.
Hey,
It's
yeah,
like
without
shit,
it.
nigga. You trying
Just
to
so
get,
you know, Starships went 6 times platinum.
I told you, bro.
yeah, I know.
that
I was
shit-
talking shit. I know it did.
I mean, that's the
And this is in
songs usually go to
2012.
platinum.
Yeah,
This is in
she made
2000.
dummy more money than me. I need
That's
to be
not
on there
even the
singing
streaming
Starships.
era. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 times platinum, no
Yeah,
streams.
I need to get over there and get on some Starships Can Fly type shit.
My thing is with Nicki and Cardi when they were starting to like fight, Nicki was being lightweight petty, and so
Oh,
like
yeah.
she was being
Yeah, she
petty
was just
about
shit.
her album and all this shit and doing the most when she could have just
Yeah.
kicked back.
Yeah, and just hand
and
the
just
torch.
been like,
Yeah.
I'm the, you know,
She's
boom.
the shit. You're my daughter. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's
I
what
talked
she
about
should have
this
been.
with some
Like.
other people, but like when it comes to like the female rapper in the game, there's only room for one, which is weird. Like, well, I'm not saying that, but that's what we see.
That's
That's
what
how
that
it's
is.
It seems
that's
like-
how it's
industry-
It
made.
seems like
They
there's
do it
only
on
one
purpose.
female
Yeah.
that has to
The
be
gatekeepers.
the gatekeeper, and then when somebody
gatekeepers.
comes, they gotta battle it out and be dethroned. They can't just be
Yeah, like
both up there.
from
like,
for
you know what I'm saying?
for men, for the males in the game, it's just like you've never heard we had to unanimously
Yeah.
give like,
Yep.
oh, this guy is
Is
the
the-
best rapper, no debate or whatever the case may be.
I mean,
Yeah.
now we used to have to do that. Now,
Because I'm like, why can't Nicki and
when?
Cardi?
When's
be
the last
both
time we had to do that?
coexist?
Really?
Like
It's true.
they could.
When's the
both
last
be
time we had to do
fucking
that?
up the
When's the
game.
last time we had to unanimously say like because we
Jay-Z is the
haven't.
greatest rapper of all time. Unanimous decision. All in favor? Say aye.
I'm not going to disagree with that,
Nah,
but
it's
that's
all right.
also like
think
one
it's
that
gonna-
It is a
doesn't.
think it's
That
unanimous
Rakim.
doesn't.
decision.
But
Jigga
Jay
is
Z's
the
at that
GOAT.
point now that we're like,
I think it's Rakim.
Bro.
Jigga,
it's not.
Jigga is the true GOAT, bro. He is what? How old is he? Did he
Who?
just drop a classic album 2 years
It's
ago?
actually Roy Jones Jr. Bro.
Boy, y'all must have forgot.
You gotta listen again. I literally just I went to the
What's-
444 tour
What's that song?
Yeah, we
called?
did. We
and
did
I
too.
was
We went to that
blown
shit.
away.
Bro,
Yeah, that
This
shit
old
was
as
hard.
shit,
You
bro.
want to see it? I got to
Amazing.
record it
He
right
was
here.
out there.
And he hits
I went to
every
Chicago,
bar, bro. He hits
Bro.
every
Yeah,
single bar,
and
and
he's-
he almost sounds better, bro.
He still remembers the songs he wrote 20 years ago, bro. Like it's nothing.
Yeah,
I
come
think-
on,
bro.
And he wrote them with his brain.
But
like,
he didn't write
I
them
think
on paper.
Doug
Yeah,
went
he-
to
yeah.
He's like, yo,
No
for
cap.
the what we
Doug
finna
went
do?
to see
All
him
right.
back in the day, like back in like 05.
Right,
Hey
on
Doug,
paper.
when'd you go see Jay-Z before in Indianapolis?
He said he the go right.
So yeah, that nigga.
Hey
is the
man,
GOAT.
hey, congrats to him being legally the first hip hop billionaire or black, hip hop billionaire.
That's not true. It was
Nigga, Jay-Z been a
Nah,
Nah,
billionaire. He
Dre
just
fucked up with
Dre
his
fucked up and
Apple
sold
deal.
his shit to the corporations of Apple.
that don't
Dre
mean he
fucked
was a
his
billionaire.
Apple deal up.
I don't think he really had a billy.
It
Hey,
wasn't.
man,
It
they
was
were
like an
saying it.
investment, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't he didn't get.
I'ma put it like
$1 billion.
this.
Okay,
it wasn't
say no more.
official. I don't think
niggas
so.
niggas
But
knew
he got
Jay-Z
bread.
been a billionaire. He just had to legally start putting out what he been paying for.
That's his own
Yeah.
money. Beyonce has another $500 million.
Yeah, like that nigga been a
Beyonce
Jay-Z
like
been Jay-Z been a billionaire, bro. He just had to start legally
That's
straight.
putting them in like, all right.
He literally he done everything
Ain't
that
no-
every rapper was trying to do. That's why I'm like, I see him as like, yo, he did it. He did everything that every like great rapper would have eventually done. Like Pac, Big, would have ended up being what Jay is now. He did it.
I
So I'm
agree
like,
with
he's the
that.
GOAT.
But what
He's
about
here
Master
and he's
P?
established.
What about Master P then?
Master P didn't do it on the
on the
music
big
side.
on the level.
That nigga
as
made
well.
it pro rapping.
I mean, as,
Bro,
he
he
didn't
raps-
do it on
he
the
has a
music side
sports
as well as
agency,
Jay,
bro.
bro.
I
He was
feel
more
you.
of a businessman, but Jay did the perfect balance of how many solo studio albums Jay dropped.
Jay was
that went
just
platinum.
successful at everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Very
no,
successful
he's-
at all of it.
Yeah,
Bro, I
Master
look-
P did it.
He
but
rapped,
Jay-Z
but
just
he was
did
more
it.
like,
Was really,
forget this
really
rapping.
big
I'm
at
finna
all
make
of
this money. and do this
I
thing.
know. First of all, I agree. I
But
agree.
Master P did make it to the NBA though.
and sold drugs and
He made it
rap.
to the NBA, my nigga. Yeah, my
And
nigga
rap.
was in the like. Think about that, bro. Percy Miller, bro.
You are the greatest of all time hood nigga, bro.
yeah, bro.
The
like-
only nigga to make it
Hey,
out
he was in
rapping,
the
selling
NBA.
dope, and hooping.
They knew you sold dope in the NBA, like, that's the thing. Like,
And then
David
rapped
Stern
about
didn't
it.
Give a fuck.
And
Yeah,
then rapped about
and
it.
then
Just
rapped
ball-
about hooping and selling drugs.
Bro.
Come on, bro. You figured it out.
Back in '94,
Hey.
I was balling,
And
selling
he
dope,
made movies.
and hooping on niggas,
He really was out here.
Yeah, he
in the
made
NBA.
movies, bro.
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
put out like 100 projects.
I'm just
a
being
year.
biased by Jay. I feel that, but that was my case in point. He just didn't done everything that
Oh yeah.
every
yeah.
rapper was
And I-
set out to do.
I agree with
He
your point.
accomplished it.
I agree with your point. I'm not.
Yeah.
I was,
And he
just
has
from
a
here-
real good catalog
for
of
me,
music. You know what I mean?
for
It's not like
simply
it's trash.
debatable purposes. That was all it was. It was like,
Yeah.
well, what about Master P? Yeah, but you're right. But yeah, Jay-Z is a billionaire.
Jay-Z's the GOAT.
He's actually been a billionaire
one.
for the last like
Yeah.
five years. I feel like.
Yeah,
So,
that
number
nigga figured
one.
it out. I'm
We
trying to meet.
talking- We talking pure.
I just want to let y'all know that I'm gonna meet that nigga, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it go.
Yeah. If we talking pure talent, I still think 3 Stacks probably the best rapper. Alive,
Andre
right now.
3 Stacks.
Yeah, straight out for
Bro,
rapping,
the
bro.
best rapper is me.
Die line.
Straight skill in rapping is 3
It's
Stacks.
me, bro.
3 Stacks verses are never bad, bro. Neither
I've
is
never
Jay.
had a
bro.
bad
Neither
verse.
is
Sign
Jay.
that.
though.
What's
Wow.
3 Stacks' greatest verse to you?
I've never had a bad
I
verse
don't
either.
know,
That's hard
bro.
to
I
say,
can't
bro. He had hella
I
verses.
can't even answer that, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
I feel like
There's too many good
I
verses.
feel like 3 Stacks.
I
my
only
favorite
got
3
like
Stacks.
8 verses recorded, so it's just like,
bro,
And
he
we
I'm
gonna- we gonna
100
talk
for
about
100.
that
bro,
too.
3 Stacks had a verse
I'm
on
100 for 100, bro.
on Anderson .Paak's album.
That shit's hard as fuck.
That shit
Yeah, it
was
is.
amazing, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga's old too.
My
bro. I
favorite,
was like,
my
what the
favorite
fuck?
verse is 16 off of Rick Ross's.
Yeah,
God
he snapped
Forgives,
on
I
that
Don't.
too, bro. He always snaps.
Yeah, he snaps. He old as fuck.
Skill wise, he's the amazing rapper, bro. That nigga just cold. I'm
Bro,
like, how
I
you-
think Big Boy got him on a couple though. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
thing,
a couple
bro.
songs, but
There's-
all
I mean, I
around,
feel like
I still
There's a-
think
bro,
that comes
there's
with
a
it.
few
His
songs
Big
where I'm
Boy
like,
is-
Big Boy, you are
Yeah,
better.
but I feel like that comes with it though. Like if you're a group that you've been rapping for years and years and years, there's
gonna
gonna be
get
times
somebody.
where you're
It's
gonna
gonna be
pass
back
me.
and
But bro, that's your competition, bro. That's your best friend, the best rapper alive, or and
Sometimes,
he's in the
hey.
argument forever.
Yeah.
So like,
It's
that
gonna make
fool-
you- it's gonna make you wanna
You
be
better
a-
be right there
Yeah,
next to him.
you gotta be. You can't be too
mean,
far off, bro. You have to-
Speaking of goats, though, what y'all think about the Lion King? That shit finna come out, bro.
Goats.
Because goats is gonna
So
be
what
eating
exactly
them
is the goats you're referring to with Lion King?
Oh, like you gonna see goats for like 30 seconds in that movie. Bro. They're gonna be the safari, and that's it. bro.
goats here. I mean, and if the goats played by black people, they gonna be salty as fuck, like on the Little Mermaid. How y'all feel about that? Make my goats black. I mean, make my goats white.
Speaking of that shit,
Make my
like,
goats
have you
white.
seen the shit about people like causing an uproar about the Lion King and the Little Mermaid and shit.
Not really.
man.
Like,
I don't
about-
really, I
about
honestly
Little Mermaid.
don't-
Well, no, they're making an uproar about the Lion King too because it was like it's
bunch of
not
black people
realistic for lions to talk. Bitch, it wasn't realistic in
Yeah.
'94 when it came out either. But
Like what?
This
is-
that
this-
is
I
not
didn't-
an
I didn't
argument.
hear- I
There's
didn't
no
hear that
way
at all.
anyone has that type of argument, bro.
I didn't hear that
There's
at all.
no, that is not
I
valid,
think
bro.
yeah,
We have the
people
craziest
are
shit
feel some
talking on
type of
TV,
way
bro.
about all the black actors.
like
But I'm
it
like,
says,
bro, this is set
reviews
in
from the
Africa.
premiere.
Like,
Well, it was
Exactly.
one of the
Fuck, y'all
first
niggas
animated movies with an all African like cast, right?
Yeah.
Like African
all the
American.
major roles is
Yeah.
African American. So I'm like, the setting is in Africa, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck y'all talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Mufasa
People
can't
are
be Bill
nuts,
Gates,
bro.
bro.
People
Like,
are
it's
nuts.
not gonna work, bro.
I am Mufasa.
I am Mufasa.
I am your father. This is your land. Don't go to the dark.
Who was
area.
Mufasa? Wasn't Mufasa
That's
the
the
first? James
hood.
Earl Jones?
James Earl Jones.
Hell yeah. James Earl Jones
Looked
was
like he was
born
to play
and got
Mufasa.
old to play this role, bro.
Simba.
Like God was like, bro, you
This
finna
way,
live.
Simba.
You ain't
You
finna
finna
do
live to
shit
do this,
for the
bro.
first 65 years of your life, but you gonna come into this movie role as a
Old ass
as
nigga.
a as a father.
That nigga ain't 60, he like 80 or something. He old as
I'm talking
fuck.
about in Lion King though,
Oh,
when it
yeah,
first
yeah,
came
Yeah,
out.
he was out here like Simba. You don't know.
You going to see it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Why would I not? Go see
Yeah,
it?
bro,
Yeah.
this Lion
Hey,
King. I'm finna get
I
high
was
as
at-
fuck.
I'm gonna
Hey, I
cry
was at
again
work.
when Mufasa die in 3D.
Hey,
I'm like, damn.
I told kids at the fair, I was like, look, don't go into this movie theater and think you about to run shit. I'm letting you
Yeah.
know now.
I'll probably-
Every adult from the ages of like 22
Yeah.
to like 35 is gonna be in this bitch
Ready.
ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
I'm probably gonna wait after the first couple of days because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying
you
to
got
be in the
to.
theater with all them little children.
Yeah,
I
no,
ain't-
I'm going like 2 weeks after they come out.
Nah, you
I
can't wait
ain't gonna
that
flex.
long, bro.
I'm just
It's
gonna.
gotta be like 3 days because after that, the internet gonna spoil the whole shit for you.
Yeah,
You ain't
I
got
still
that long,
haven't.
bro.
I still haven't seen in games.
Oh yeah, you over.
Yeah, you have.
I'm gonna tell you what happens at the end, bro. So at the end, because at this point, bro, you might as well just tune in.
I've seen no episodes of Game of Thrones, none of that shit.
You ain't seen the Avengers though. You ain't seen it either.
The Avengers?
The Endgame, the one that just
No, why would I watch Avengers, bro? That shit.
What? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this podcast is over.
I ain't avenging. They ain't avenging the black people in jail. So until the niggas,
This is true.
until I see Captain
Nigga took a
America
whole
go
turn.
to Alcatraz, but no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I just playing. But no, for real though, yeah, I see the Avengers. But no, why y'all think they was shitty at the Little Mermaid though?
Because
Bro, I think that
white
shit
and
was
now she's
fake,
black,
bro. I don't
You
believe,
think
bro.
it's
I
fake?
think the internet be coming up. Yeah.
Shit.
I
Well,
think a
no,
lot
bro,
of
it
shit
was. It's a
Why?
real.
But who's seriously sitting here and it's like,
Bro.
besides like shit you see on the internet,
Bro.
bro? Like,
Bro.
you can't
It's
be mad
real-
about a
bro.
casting for a movie, bro.
Bro, you
What
think-
the fuck,
you think-
dude?
You think that? But that's because that's you, my nigga.
Bro,
That is you, bro. There are hundreds and
Nah, there's
thousands
probably
of
people-
people.
bro, but it's not that big of a deal.
It is,
Go-
hey, bro.
You right. It's
I'm gonna
not.
tell you, bro. Out here in Cali, it's a different type of people.
Bro.
But in like other places,
Bro.
like, people in Indiana will really.
It's
feel
not that big of a
Mad
deal.
about the Little Mermaid, bro. Come
Yes.
on, bro.
They're like, bro,
Yes.
Little
Like
Mermaid is
50-year-old
black.
white dudes like hella mad. What the fuck?
Yes.
Mermaid's black. What the fuck? They're
Yes.
taking over.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's
I
real
just
life.
told you I was at the
Bro.
Del Mar Fair, bro. I saw it.
That's insane.
those people are shitty about.
They
the-
were there and they told me out loud. They
people
was
were
like, the
shitty
Little
at the-
Mermaid's black. It was like,
No,
was
did
the
you
white
really
dude.
get a comment about the limit?
no, but I could see it in their
I
eyes,
was gonna
though.
say-
They had
Bro, it's
in their eyes. They was mad.
they got reminded.
I seen it. I seen
They
it.
seen you. They thought of the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, bro. I seen it. I
Shady.
seen it, bro. They was salty.
Yeah, I don't know why people tripping, but I mean, shit.
Because, bro, it
That
makes
is-
people. It's
Just-
different, bro.
Yeah, they like what?
But like you said, bro, people be shitty when black people walk in a room. So like, if you on a on
On a
a
motion
commercial,
picture.
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
They're gonna get even more salty because they're gonna be like, what?
motherfucker, I heard motherfuckers was shitty. You remember the Justice League day when Green Lantern was black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You people were shitty about that. That's a
Bro, they were
cartoon,
shitty
bro.
when Michael B. Jordan played the Human Torch in
You feel me?
Fantastic Four
Yeah, they
because
was
he
like,
was
what?
black.
What is this? In the comic books, he's white.
Every person that pays anybody, they be.
I'm like,
tight.
yeah, because in the comics was made back in like the fucking 60s, bro.
Except Stan Lee.
Like Marvel's reason, it was like the reason why we did this is to make it a much more like relatable topic by making like him and his sister to be adopted or something like that. And it was like an interracial like household or whatever.
But
like,
Stan Lee, bro, people don't know Stan Lee, bro, made most of the characters based on like
the
people that were in struggle. So a lot of characters based on black people. He made a lot of black characters.
Oh, you talking
know
about
what I'm
like
saying?
you talking about like
And,
X-Men and
yeah, a lot of the X-Men, really all of the comics, bro. Because like in what happened in Endgame in the movie is real. So you're gonna be salty. So so Falcon really become Captain America. You see what I'm saying? In the real comic book, you see what I'm saying? So he made it like that. So he made a black Captain America on purpose.
to show like the turnaround, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So this is something Stan Lee did 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't know how long it came out, you know, exactly. But 20, 30, he been on that. You see what I'm saying? And people, you know, but now it's weird how even if it goes on track, people are salty. You see what I'm saying? Still salty about some shit he did.
Yeah, bro. That's just
know,
how it's always going to be.
But still support.
It's
But
never
still
going to
support it,
change,
though.
bro. People, you can't please everybody. It's the rap. Everybody's going
yeah.
to feel some type of way. Everybody's going to have their own opinion, bro. You just got to do your own thing, bro. People going to fuck with you.
So okay, so we're gonna switch topics and with your opinion. So is Miami gonna go to the finals? They get Chris Paul.
Miami,
no
trash.
We're not gonna go. Whoa, stop. Let's stop that right now. They're not gonna go to the finals though. I have the Rockets winning the finals next year.
Because they got Russell Westbrook.
That is
You got two ball dominant
They're already
players.
stop it. They're already a championship team.
They're not.
They have the deepest team in the NBA.
No, they do not.
Yes, they do. Name another team with a deeper roster than the Rockets right now.
The Clippers.
No.
The Lakers.
No.
They
Bro,
all have
the
deep-
Rockets have Westbrook, James Harden, Clint Capella, PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon, Gerald Green. Who else they got on the bench that's coming off? Austin Rivers. It keeps going. Their depth is a wrap.
None of them niggas play defense except for PJ Tucker.
Bro, the thing that people are sleeping on is they got Clint Capella, bro, which is a master of the pick and roll, and you got Westbrook and James Harden now, bro. So how you gotta guard that?
I'm just saying, in LA,
they can run the triangle and fuck everybody up, bro. If they wanted
I'm just saying, in LA, they got a nigga that won Defensive Player of the Year 2 times, and a nigga that just led the league in steals.
You right.
And then you got one of the most toughest point guards. Well,
you right, but you know they're gonna be a good squad. But I don't see the Clippers winning shit, bro.
But no, I see it as a lot of NBA Jam type shit.
Bro. It's gonna be like the 90s.
It's 2-on-2.
He's on fire from downtown. It's gonna be the most NBA Jam games, bro.
Shit, it's lit
and
though.
KD
man.
come back, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah. When the injuries are all done, everybody's back healthy. Like it's gonna be fun because
I don't think he's gonna come back the same.
Steph Curry gonna come back and like, man, we gotta run that shit back.
Steph Curry got so many more basketball minutes. He not gonna play. Because I feel like he just runs so much and his ankles are destroyed. And now he has to go into overdrive because KD not there. KD coming there extended his basketball career. I shit you not. He didn't have to go
just
hard.
like AD's gonna extend LeBron's career.
Hell yeah, LeBron gonna be like, shit, I'm chilling now. Put throw these dimes, average 20 points and 11 assists.
It'd be good.
It'd be straight, bro.
Bro, he's gonna average like 32 assists a game.
Yeah, you know.
All you have to do is hand it to
pass the ball, bro. You pass the ball
to Tucker.
Where
you at on the floor? Catch.
Them niggas gonna be playing football on the court. Like, go, AD, go long.
Yeah, bro. Steph Curry's still gonna beast, bro, but it's like he requires, like, I feel like because his body is not really the basketball, like,
but he's the
ideal
shooter,
body.
He's the shooter, though,
but
bro.
He's the ball dominant player.
You still got to take it to the rim, though.
He has to.
He
can't just be a pop-up shooter because he's
When's the last time you remember Ray Allen taking it to the hoop?
Back when he was had
used to
springs
take it to
on
the
him,
rim,
bro.
bro. You tripping,
He used to
bro.
do it all the time
Ray
until
used
he
to
went to
boom
the
on
Boston Celtics and became a shooter.
He used to boom on
But I'm
niggas.
saying,
he didn't go, but that was like his 7th, 8th season.
See, that's you
Steph Curry. Steph Curry
the
is
last time.
He was a 2-time
He
MVP.
in his 10th season.
The ball goes through him. He's a 2-time MVP, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But he's a great off-ball shooter too.
But like without KD, bro.
But who passing the ball?
Who's going to like create the shot? Steph Curry. He's gonna be doing a lot of movement and a lot of effort.
Hey
It's
man,
gonna put a lot
Klay
of
Thompson
miles
was the most valuable player on
yeah,
that team.
Klay Thompson hurt now, so
That's what I'm
you
saying.
got Steph
So
Curry and
it's
older
all on
guys.
Draymond.
I mean, does he take it easy that year?
It's all on
next year,
Draymond
especially
now.
with how it. Yeah, hell
Nah, he's gonna try to go all out.
It's
but
all on Draymond. Draymond be
They
like,
should take it easy, but they're gonna lose if
Yeah.
he takes it easy.
But that's stupid.
He has to drop
That's what I'm saying.
35.
Draymond probably out there like, look at me.
Draymond not gonna score for you though, so you gotta look. Steph Curry has the rock. He needs to drop 30 a game, like every
Walter
game.
zoned out over here.
I'm just agreeing with y'all. I didn't.
Nigga, you ain't saying shit.
And the Suns,
I ain't got nothing else to
the
say. Yeah, my
Suns
team.
are trash.
Yeah, my team got Frank Kaminsky. By the way. Can't do shit about that.
Hey,
If
you
anybody
should-
know who Frank Kaminsky is, he's not important.
That nigga trash.
Exactly.
Shit, this thing, bro. I say before we do our partings and farewells, you got anything you want to put out to the crowd? Any shows?
I'm about
Any new ciphers? Because again,
yeah, we working on another cipher. That should be in the works before the year's up. Don't have a real date on that. But
Catch me in it though. Get ready.
yeah, we got a project coming out. Oh, that should be coming out before this year's up. Probably in the fall. That's what I'm aiming for.
Catch me on that though. Get ready.
And then we
cap.
We have a show, big festival in Indianapolis coming up called Treese. Talib Kweli is headlining that. He'll be down there. I'll be performing in that festival. Treese, get your tickets on treese.com.
I'll be there in spirit. Catch me there.
What else? Shit. Feeling Kuro's out everywhere. Stream it. Follow me everywhere. DisTinct 3RD. DisTinct 3RD. Follow these cats. We out here. I don't know what else. That's everything I can think of, bro.
all right, I say, Walsh, you got your.
Yup. This one is from the reason that everybody got iPhones. This from Steve Jobs.
I ain't got iPhone, so fuck
Yeah,
that
me
shit.
either.
Well, you have a smartphone, so
Yup. He's the reason for smartphones.
Bitch, it ain't an iPhone though.
He still is the reason. No, but shut up though, y'all, because it's the boo quote. Boo, 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 boo. All right. So Steve Jobs said at one point in time somewhere, and somebody wrote it down. Your time is limited.
Facts.
So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart. And so, yeah, I like really the first part of that. I really didn't.
Hey, Steve Jobs one of the realest niggas ever. I'm gonna keep it above 50.
He was kind of bogus to his
And
family,
they,
though.
and they
but-
killed, they killed his ass, bro, because he curated the most important thing this world's ever seen,
yeah. He's finna, yeah.
which is your phone.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, you out of here.
That shit is more important than anything.
But what I took from that quote though, the most important part is the dogma part, which is living your life based on the results of other people's thinking. Because I think we all lose ourselves getting lost into other people's opinions or other people's outlooks on us. Because in reality, we're all mirrors to each other. So when you see somebody and you see something that you don't like in yourself and you see it in that other person, then you put that emotion or that anger or that disgust with that feeling
Or whatever
on
feeling
yourself.
associated.
Exactly. You express it to that person, but you really feel that way about yourself. And I think we get lost in that because when we're young, you kind of just don't care. And I don't can say you don't care. My bad. You are you don't have a lot of expectations or a lot of experiences to alter your thinking. You kind of just are a free thinking, and everything is just open to you, and you can almost accomplish anything. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have any fears yet. And I think once we get older, we get those stacked on top of on each other. So by the time you're like 35 or 40, the life you live is just all of these different experiences and different fears and shit stacked onto you. And we have to learn how to unlearn those things. Because you notice people say, oh man, I do that. I've been that way since I was little. Or I've been that way since I was 17. Or I've been that way since I was 5 or 6. And in reality, why would you be the same way you are at 32 than you were when you were 17 or 5 or even 25 or even 30? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It should always be better or always change or always evolve.
we are creatures of habit. So I mean, the hardest thing to do is to unlearn a bad habit.
Exactly. And it's also hard to gain new habits.
Or good, or do new habits. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it
that's
takes
the
that
thing.
same amount of time that you were doing that. You know,
Yeah,
the other
exactly.
habit.
Yeah, that 21-day shit is some bullshit because if you're doing something for 20 years, bro, it's going to be harder to quit it than if you're
quit
doing it for 21 days. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or 21 hours or like, you know, so
Yeah.
it's all relative. And I think it all comes down to pure will, which is also a thing too.
Self-discipline, willpower.
And we're going to end it on that because I just think that people need to create their own reality by using the map of their own life that they create instead of going off the thoughts that other people create for their life. Bam. Boom.
Find your purpose or
Boop.
you're wasting air.
That's
Yep.
a fact.
Yep. Just
Fuck it,
go believe in yourself. And we're going to go off that. All right. Any last things?
Hey,
Because I
shout
appreciate all
out,
y'all.
shout out to Activated Podcast for having me. Appreciate y'all. Y'all my homies.
Ready, bro.
I'm saying we out here.
Overdue.
Third flow.
To the world blow.
You dig.
Reggie forever.
Reggie forever.
Hey, man, RIP
Gary,
the GOAT.
Indiana.
Reggie for life.
Sacramento, California.
Mind over matter. 6 side. TFMG.
Antarctica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to the pigeons in Australia.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all the icy girls of Iceland.
Hey, shout out to them.
Shout out to the girls with no titties that work at Hooters.
Damn, how did you get that job? that's like going to the job with only your name on the resume. Yeah, this is what I do.
Exactly.
Hey, but y'all already know what it is. It's the Activated Podcast. Mac 2301, DisTinct, Real Walter Ford,
Boop.
GDQ Official. We out.
Cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruising through my city on my own. Dark thoughts fade away. Cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruise through my city. I'm just cruising my city. I'm just cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruising through my city on my own. Dark thoughts fade away. Cruising through my city on my own. I can't wait for better days. Cruise in my city. I'm just cruising through my city. I'm just gripping pain. Hold the wheel of life, I'm gripping grain. Turn it left or right, I feel the same. Cruising just to help me clear my brain. Money thoughts, my head is full of change. It's a new day, I can't be the same. Stuck in limbo, man, I'm such a shame. Fingers pointing, only me to blame. Gripping aim, fire sparking up some Mary Jane. Higher sparking to the darkest lane. I just wanna let the light in. That's why a nigga steady riding. Circle City night driving. Fighting through my lows, that's just how it goes. Ain't no time to wait, I just gotta go. So much on my plate, gotta eat some more.